Hello everyone, my name is Laura Muir, and today I will be talking about a study done by Clemens W. Jansen and companions looking at whole body hyperthermia for the treatment of major depressive disorder, which is essentially raising people's core body temperature to get a bodily response and help depressive symptoms. To start off, let's go over a brief overview of what major depressive disorder is so that we can fully understand its complications. It is a mood disorder that causes a persistent feeling of sadness and or loss of interest. It affects how one feels and thinks and behaves. Some symptoms that can arise when somebody has mild major depressive disorder are feelings of sadness or emptiness, and others feel a loss of interest or pleasure in activities, like stated previously. There are current treatments for major depressive disorder, the most common one being antidepressant medication that a person continuously takes. The purpose for these medications is to correct the chemical imbalances within a person's brain. These medications often have some kind of side effect, and some individuals can have negative beliefs or feelings regarding the medication, which can reduce the overall adherence and worsen the outcomes of these medications. People often don't want to take antidepressants for those reasons, which is why more research is needed to find new ways to treat depression. A new form of treatment has actually been found that can possibly be just as good as antidepressants, and especially for these individuals who have negative views on antidepressants, they have a new option to do and possibly use, which is a study done by Clemens and Associates. Alright, let's dive a little deeper into what this study was all about. So, whole body hypothermia is a newfound possible treatment for individuals with major depressive disorder. In this study, it was done over a 6-week period, and tests were performed on individuals presenting with depression. These participants had depressive symptoms and were ranked using the 17-item Hamilton Depression Rating Scale, which is a series of questions where the individuals will rank their feelings and how they fit in with a certain scenario on the scale, and this will tell us how severe their depression is. Participants were then gathered based off of their scores. Using the score of 16 or higher, they were included in the tests. They were then broken off into two groups, one that would receive the heat treatment and the other that would not. What happened in the whole body heat condition is they would heat up their torso and legs to 38.5 degrees and then allow them to cool down for 1 hour or 60 minutes. As seen in this picture is they heated up their torso and then their shins. The shins was using coils and the torso was using a blanket. They would heat them up to 35 or 38.5, let them cool down for an hour, and then let them on their way. They repeated that for 6 weeks. And in the sham condition, they would be warmed up not to a degree of 38.5, a little less, but they would still be warmed. The reasoning behind warming people is that when they have a depression, they have trouble with regulating heat, and therefore, by heating them up and allowing them to cool down can help get their body back to normal conditions in a state of homeostasis. What they found over this 6-week period, was an overall decrease in depressive symptoms 5 days post-treatment. They also noticed substantial reduction in depressive symptoms within the first week of treatment. This treatment being natural is also another plus to people who do not want to pump their bodies full of antidepressant medication. It was also seen that whole body heating might also produce long-term symptom improvements in reducing depression symptoms, which is consistent with studies done using antidepressant medications. There was no side effects that went along with the whole body heating, and most participants found the experience to be more pleasant than stressful. In final thoughts, whole body hyperthermia is a safe, rapid-acting antidepressant with a prolonged therapeutic benefit. Overall, I would say the effectiveness of this study correlates to 3 stars, as there was no side effects and it worked with only 1 week, which is super amazing. This can potentially be a new treatment for people with depressive symptoms, who don't want to take medication or just want a more natural approach to managing their symptoms. If you didn't have to pump your body full of chemicals and restructure your brain, would you? I think I would choose being warmed up for a little bit. But thank you for listening, and for more information on this topic, please look at the research article done by Clemens and Associates. Thank you.